Broke niggas always talking on my life. When I see them, all they wanna do is hide. Lost my bitch, got a new starting 5. You lost your main bitch, nigga, all you did was cry. Bitch, it's what's the love. In my city, people know that I'm the go. Smoking on this wood while I'm getting dope. You shopping at the wheel, my jello on my coat. Hey, this ain't no get up. Run up on me, you gon' get your ass wet up. Won't link with hoes if I think that's a setup. Off the honey pack, baby, I ain't fine, let up.
Shalom to the one, call HALALYAM YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles who get MILLSTONE to teach you more well. Peace and salutations be to Overflow Lake. I'm Brother Tazim Gabar coming at you from the Prophets at Babylon Camp here in Tampa, Florida. This is going to be going into this correct Jake. Okay. And he's disabled. This Jake is disabled, man. He's in a wheelchair. It looks like he's been in a wheelchair all his life. The way his body looks set up, you can tell he's been paralyzed, you know, waist down all his life. And he's in a wheelchair. His arms and his legs got weird growth to it, or they look like they malfunction. But there is no malfunction in him, in his growth, or in his being at all. That's just the punishment of the Lord, YAHAWASHI. You know, his previous things done and his previous generations has led him to this. Okay. Let me grab it. In the book of Exodus, chapter 34 and verse 6. Exodus 34 and 6. And the Lord YAHAWASHI passed by before him and proclaimed, the Lord YAHAWASHI, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sins, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon children and upon the children's children unto the third and to the fourth generation. So third and fourth generation is basically when you coming back, man. You know, you're springing forth again. And that's when you have to bear your judgment. All right, and this guy's bearing his judgment in his generation, you know, and what he's doing while he's been humbled. This guy was humbled and sat down. You know, there's a saying that goes around, a proverb: when you get humbled, you get sat down. Okay, so this guy was sat down, literally in a chair, all for his whole entire life, and yet he is still wicked. Okay, he's got this wicked ass music video out. You can see the demon on his face. He looks like a demon, man. All right, I'm gonna make the picture. His the cover of this Instagram. That's like it. I'll make the picture the cover of this lesson. But you can see the way he looks in his eyes. He looks like a demon, man. And he's just strolling. He got the green screen of him strolling through the store and shit, doing this video. Some ugly ass Eves shaking their ass, all on the camera behind this old ass, in front of this old ass Camaro. And they got these fake ass vending machine chains on, and just, you know, all sorts of spouting wickedness, pridefulness, and it's just sick, man. You know, that the hip hop music has a wicked vibration on it. All right, hip hop music came about here in America, man. You know, and that was not a music to just get jived to, which we'll call it jive turkey. You know, just to dance to. It was music to, you know, further your destruction. It was a psychological operation. Okay. But Jake only knows the ways of death and wickedness, man. All right. It says, Jeremiah 4:22, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. So they don't know, neither do they understand, man, what they're doing. All the foundations of the earth out of course. These people, these jakes, are walking on in darkness, like blind men. Can't quite find where they are, That's why the scripture talks about Jake having a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Hosea 4:6 tells you, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So if only Jake knew, then they would be better, But Jake don't know because they don't want to know. The scripture said there is no remedy for these people. The Lord has punished and striped and whipped. Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The Lord has whipped our ass time and time again, generation after generation. And yet, Jake is revolting more and more. Maybe it is, this guy has been humbled. I don't see how much more humble you can get than that. Being in the chair all your life, having that chair push you around and get to wherever you got to go, He's been humbled to his lowest level. And yet, there is still no remedy for him. So therefore, the only remedy for that is death. Okay? Like a dumb dog or a dog that's injured, you can't do anything for him anymore. He has to be put down, euthanized. 2 Ezra 9:12, the same must know it after death by pain. So they gonna know after death by pain, man. After death by pain. So you're gonna have to die by pain. Jake don't wanna get right, so they're gonna have to feel it. Okay? Lord gonna make you feel it through that pain, and in that pain will you die. Okay? Then when you come back, you're gonna know, oh shit, I really did fuck up. I really was being wicked. There was a better way I could have taken about this. A better route could have lived in my life. Because you gotta ask yourself, what is the point? Why are we here on earth? What is is there actually any reason to being here on earth? Then when you consider these things, it's not just for you to be born and go thy way and then die. No, man. You have to find the Lord along that way, serve him, please him, and build up works for him, so that when you do die, or when it's time to go back into the Lord, you won't come to him empty-handed, or with the sacrifice of fools. Okay? You'll come to the Lord with something that you gained in the earth. You oh Lord, look, this is what I did in the earth for your name, for thy holy name's sake. Bring that back to the Lord, you're gonna be blessed, man. And then when you live again, guess what? It's gonna be a blessed life. Scripture say right here in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 14 and verse 34, therefore, if so be, no, Salakia. 2 Ezra chapter 14 and verse 35, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So you see that his works were ungodly because he's been humbled and sat in a chair all his life. Okay, his works were declared by his judgment. Okay, and the works of the righteous are declared because they are in the truth. They are on the streets prophesying on highways and hedges, and not just anybody on the streets prophesying, but the true men of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, those that's coming with that true doctrine, stemming from GMS on down, man. All these other camps ain't got it. You gotta have the true doctrine. Okay, but also in the kingdom, you're gonna know. Okay, these guys are the elect. You know that these guys are putting their best foot forward in all their lifetimes. All right. But it says, for after death shall the judgment come. You may have caught judgment in his previous life for being wicked and probably died a crazy, extravagant way, and then came back like that, man, to live out the rest of his judgment. All right, Jake don't get it. You ain't gonna get it until after death by pain, like the scripture said, man. But we ain't just here to just sit here and fucking do vain things, because you gotta understand the things you're doing are vain. There's no fruit to it. You're born, you live, you eat, you sleep, wake up, work. There's got to be something else that you're here for, all right? And us being in this truth, we found that purpose, okay? We found that. Matter of fact, let me grab it. This is what we found right here in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 42, and it says, "He answered me and said, This present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak." So what we found out is that this present life is not the end, where much glory does abide, man. Okay, this isn't the time. This isn't what we're looking for. This isn't life. We're in captivity. We're subject to payments. We suffer in these bodies. Okay, we can't keep the laws completely, perfectly because of these bodies. All right, we're subject to wickedness and sin. This isn't the end where much glory doth abide, man. This isn't life. Okay, this ain't it, man. All right, this is that trial. This is that time to work out that, build up that palace for yourself, man. You're building up that mansion for yourself in the kingdom by building up these works in the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Okay, you're building up, but in this life is the life where you construct your last and your final life, which is going to be your actual life. Okay, where you're here like construction workers, building up, that palace, building up the kingdom, man. Okay, spiritually. All right, and there's a place prepared for you. What the scriptures say? Yahawashi said, "My Father's house is many mansions." All right, you may be looking for a place to rest your head, and grow, have a family that you can actually enjoy, and that's gonna be in the kingdom, man. But your works here determines that. How blessed you're gonna be in the kingdom. But I truly this lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Akwah, listening to the sincerity to the next semester, rather. I give all glory, honor, praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.